We are back with another episode of Trenton Chapel Live. Uh, Last week we got Dr. Keith Harley, and today we have the Kenneth Washington.
Hey
Kenneth,
guys,
how are you today?
I'm good. I'm chipper. I'm excited.
Chipper. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Hey, you got to pull out the strange words sometimes.
How's your weekend? How was your weekend, man?
It was cool.
Yeah,
I kind of just I chilled on Sunday with my girlfriend. She
nice.
couldn't stay that long, but you know, time is time. So
Yeah, at least you have a girlfriend.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, I know you're working on
Nah, I'm not. I don't really care anymore.
it.
I think I'm just gonna. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm in a relationship with three people at the same time. All right,
Mm.
me, myself, and I. All right,
Oh, yeah,
and those three are as difficult as it is.
yeah. I feel like one of them probably has mood swings.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Can you guess which one it is?
I
No, it's myself.
I said okay.
Guys, this is gonna be a fun episode. It's a chill episode. This episode is sponsored by Anchor.fm and Poddex.com. More, you hear about those guys. You heard about those guys already in the beginning if you're listening on audio, but in video, um, they are huge help. All right, guys, so check them out. Poddex.com. Use the promo code TCLIVE to get 10% off your first purchase. Isn't that awesome, Kenneth?
That's awesome. That's
I think you
awesome.
should go buy some right now, live on the
I think
show.
I will. I already got my phone out. I'm
Yeah,
looking at it now.
Poddex.com, man.
Mm.
Just use my promo code and get 10% off. And I get
Some
paid.
incredible stuff.
Kenneth, I want to ask you a question, all right?
Yes, sir.
So you do voiceovers, is that correct?
Hmm.
How long have you been doing that?
Actually, just to like a, so I started in college, right?
Mm,
Like we took college classes for voiceovers. My teachers would always tell me like you should really get like serious about this. But I went to school for more for like the production side, the music production. So I focused on that instead. And then like around the beginning of this year, I actually started getting serious about it. Because I was like, you know what, I really am pretty good at it. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do it.
yeah.
In my
Do you have any characters you want to show off?
I don't have any characters yet. I have auditions, so we're gonna start recording the roles soon. Like the first one I'm doing is this week, and
Nice.
it's actually crazy because it's one of the fifth auditions I did like ever, and I actually got it. And it was
Nice.
out of like 400 people, so I'm
Wow.
actually
What's the character?
it's I think it's like a general. They go like in a I don't want to give too much away, but they go like
No.
in a ship and it's like a horror thing.
Yeah.
It's in Star Wars universe, so it's a horror Star Wars universe thing.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah. That's interesting. I mean, we've talked about this in person before. By the way, for people who don't know, me and Kenneth know each other in real life. We are coworkers.
mhm.
I thought Kenneth was really cool. I was like, hey, come on the show. Plus, I just needed a guest for this week.
Yeah, I was the villain, like the substitute coach put me in.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in just for this week, and then next week will be a way better guest. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know way better.
Yeah. But I do production as well. I don't do what you do. You do more of music production. I
Mm.
do more of what this is. I don't know what this is. And how long have you been doing music production? Are you still gonna be doing it?
Yeah, I've been doing music production since I was a kid, basically.
Wow.
Because I started off like rapping with because my aunts used to do like rapping and stuff.
All right, here we
So
go. Ready? 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 Freestyle.
I I can't do it anymore. So
Yeah.
I was never one of the freestylers. I was more of just a writer, you
Okay.
know, writer and like I'm willing to separate it. A lot of people think like they got to go together, but I'm like, nah, man, I can't freestyle, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to. I still write. I still write and like produce stuff. But I started off when I was a kid. 'Cause my family was really into it, so I kind of just like a heritage thing, and then learn over time. I just learned more and more over the years. Like I started off pretty bad, but then just doing more research over the years. So self learning basically.
Yeah.
Then I went to college for it, and that kind of opened my eyes really more than
Yeah.
anything
What
else.
got you into it? Like why? did you want to do music? Like at a young age, you're like music. What got you into doing that?
Because I just saw like the expression of feelings, like
Mm,
everybody could relate to each other just through this music track. I thought that was pretty cool. Like you don't have to like just have a normal conversation. You can actually lay it over a production, and people can not only vibe to it, but they can actually understand you and feel you. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like you could be talking about nothing, and people could still feel it.
mm.
So hey,
What does your family think about this? Like this career path that you want to take?
actually supported me. So they wanted me to go to college for it just so I could get into the field for it.
Yeah.
And the job that we work at now boosts that credential. So, but it was pretty difficult because getting a degree, it's really hard to get a job in that field, and I knew that going in. And I was like, because people that actually get the job, they stay there for a long time. Like they get that job at like 20 or whatever, 30 or whatever, and they stay there until they're like 70.
Yep.
So I mean, I knew it was gonna be a long run, but I knew this is really what I wanted to do.
Because
So
in this industry, because I want to do video production and all that, but in this industry, they highly recommend getting a business degree and
mm,
minoring in what that thing is, some production, because it's just like they want you to be able to do more things. That's
right,
it.
yeah,
And because I've talked to several people about that, and then it's an interesting thought. But now we're
mm,
leading into more experience than education. You know what I mean? And
right. And it's kind of that's really difficult because they're like, hey, you got the degree for it, but your
your
experience isn't there. But you're
experiences,
like,
your experience kind of sucks, so you're not hired. And you're like, I'm getting the
right,
job to have the experience. You're like, no, you gotta have more experience.
right,
Like,
right. It
where do you
makes
get the experience?
right, and that's where a lot of entrepreneurs are coming into play because they're
Yep.
like, all right, let me just try
That's
to
why I
do
started
it.
Chapel Media.
Yeah,
I what hit me hard was a quote. I don't know who said it. It's just like, well, if you can't get a job in it, you make the job for it.
right,
And so I was like, oh, I'll do that then. I'll become my own production company.
yeah.
And of course, our documentary that I announced last week, of course, gets canceled. But with that, we have good news that Inside the Musical World is going to be on Amazon Prime Video by the end of the year. I'm very excited about that. Isn't that cool?
That's cool. Yeah, you
Um,
said Amazon Prime, right? Yeah, there
yeah.
you go.
And then we're going to be trying to get all the other two documentaries on Amazon as well. But one is enough. I like that. But we are going to be starting the next project, which is a short film type of thing. It is like not like a 5 minute short film, more like a 30-minute short film that I want to put a lot of production into.
Those are the best films.
They really are. They have because it doesn't start off all like, my name's Sally and I like roses. I'm Todd and I like frogs. No, it's just like, hi, bam, it happens.
Mhm. Yeah,
And so,
like those films, you don't really need a build up. You can just go into it and just have a quick pace the whole time,
yeah,
or you can do a slow burner and then kind of like midway, last
that's right.
15 minutes, crazy.
Because that's what we want to do next. Is because I want to my goal is to have my first feature film done by 2024. That way I could have something on my name on something. It's like, hey, I
Hmm.
made this. I know
And
it's not
since
that
you
good, or I know it's fantastic, but I have one done.
and
Get
since
my
you already have it, based like the other films, basically going to Amazon Prime, you can just have that one lined up there, and then
yep,
if people see that one, they can just backtrack and go to the other ones too.
exactly. Oh yeah, see,
You got it all figured
I
out.
got it all figured out, man. So I want to ask about video games, because we were talking about Fallout, and I want to talk about Fallout with somebody.
Yes. So Fallout, my favorite Fallout is Fallout New Vegas.
I okay, I have New Vegas for PlayStation 3. In fact, I bought a used PlayStation 3 for $50 that came with Fallout New Vegas just so I could play New
Mhm.
Vegas.
Mm,
But guess what I have not played yet?
New
New
Vegas.
Vegas.
What did you do? You just got the system and you just
I got the system and it came with New Vegas, Rayman, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And I think
mm,
you know which one I went to first. And it was Black Ops 2, just to
yeah.
have the memory of it.
Mm,
And the servers are still open until now. They shut down everything, but like,
Yeah,
and then I'm thinking about getting a PlayStation 4 to play all the games because I think it's backwards compatible, right?
yeah, it is.
And just play that with
Well,
better graphics and
but
stream
it's
it.
like I think it depends on which game you get. There's certain games that are like on Xbox, everything's backwards
Not
compatible.
everything. Certain games are.
Hey,
On PlayStation, on Xbox One, certain games for 360 are backwards compatible. Now the
right.
Series X just came out. I don't. Did they say anything about backwards compatible?
Yeah, yeah, they're adding more. They're adding more bachelor compatible ones like each month, but they already have like a big catalog of them. So
Cause see,
basically, like
that's what
most of the
PlayStation
con.
5 did right. Is that it came out and you could play 4 on them.
Mm,
And I was like, I'll get a PlayStation 5. That way I could just play 4 games on it. But of course, you can't find a PlayStation 5 anywhere.
mm.
Or you can, and they're like $3,000. I'm like, F that.
I got lucky, man.
You
I
got
got
one?
it. I don't got the PlayStation. I got the Xbox,
Oh, okay.
Xbox Series X. So
Are you an Xbox guy?
I'm an Xbox guy, man.
Okay, that's interesting. So am
Every time
I.
I see green, I think of Xbox.
Oh, I should have taken that hint. Because I grew up playing GameCube, all right, and
Mm,
N64, right,
mm,
and then they didn't really have good games.
true.
Like you had Mario, and that's it. And, Mario doesn't have guns, so I went to PS2, right, and I'd play like all like I played what is it called, Ratchet and Clank,
Classic.
great game. Uh, oh, the Jaws Unleashed game. If you remember that,
I don't remember that one.
you
Is that
plays
like
the
a shark?
shark,
You play as a shark.
and you
Okay.
literally go out and like your goal is to kill people.
Have you seen that new shark game?
Oh, Maneater,
Yeah, Maneater.
I want to play it.
Like it just came out on Game Pass from Xbox. So if anybody has Game Pass, they can check out Maneater. I haven't
Oh,
played it yet,
is
but I
Kenneth
watched
sponsored
videos
by
on it.
Maneater?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's low key sponsored. I didn't want to say anything yet, but it looks cool. Like I think I read a comment people were saying they're comparing it to that Jaws game that you just brought up.
Oh,
So
really?
like, a comedy, like the announcer and it's pretty funny. So
I might check it out because I have Xbox. I don't have live anymore because like
mm,
I have like no one to play with, and like I had
mm,
360 day. Okay, 360 days were the best days in the world. You know why? Because it
fine,
didn't matter what system you had. Somebody had a PlayStation, not a PlayStation 3, an Xbox 360 because they were cheap,
sure,
and everybody was online. Call of
sure.
Duty, Black Ops 2 online. You would have the greatest lobbies.
The trash talking.
The
It's
trash
like
talking, the swearing, just
it's like it could be like 6 a.m. when you get on.
6
It's like
a.m. You're like, oh,
cussing
dang.
everywhere.
I stayed up way too late. And then this is when around that time GTA 5 came out, and that's when GTA 5 was good. Okay, I'll
You
say
know
it.
crazy though? Like
Isn't that
you
yeah?
just said around that time, that's when GTA 5 came out. Like, isn't that
And we're still playing GTA. People are still playing GTA 5.
exactly? That's ridiculous,
Of
man.
course, they came out with Red Dead 2, and I think Red Dead 2 is better than GTA 5 online.
Yeah, I think, yeah, especially the story, but the online version isn't as good as GTA Online.
GTA Online sucks. Let me tell you why. You have to have,
Mhm.
in order to have fun, you have to have a lot of money.
And you gotta have friends play, because I feel like
Exactly.
if
You
you
can't play by yourself.
yeah.
Because I was looking up, because me and my friend Hunter, shout out to Hunter, we were watching, me and him are both Fallout fans. And I really just got back into playing 4, because I played 4 when it came out, and I stopped
Mhm.
playing it, and I never finished the story, never finished anything. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to play it again and restart a game.
Mhm.
And so I'm like asking him questions like, "Oh, what did you do here?" And he's like, "Honestly, I have 2 different games. I had the story one, and then I have one where I just went off and did my own thing after like meeting up with the people, the sanctuary." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "Yeah, my character's also a villain." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "I literally like go out and just help people and then just kill them and take their money."
This is the last good thing that you're gonna get, and then
Yeah,
just like stabs them in the
because
back.
there's one thing you can do, and immediately when I found this out, I told him I'm gonna go do this next time I play. You go out and you find a refrigerator, right? And there's a little boy in it. and you let the boy out. And he's like, "Oh, thank
Mm.
you." And he's like, "Can you help me find my parents?" All right. This is what you do. You go out, and then all of a sudden, not even that long, like you take like a couple steps, and all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere and goes, "Hey, how much is the kid?" And you're like, "It depends on the right price. If you have the right speech patterns, he goes, it depends on the
Mm-hmm.
right price." And he sells you him for like 200 to 400 caps. And then you sell him the
200
kid, and the
caps.
kid literally like begs you not to do it.
200
It's
caps.
not even that much.
It's not nothing.
But here's the fun thing. This is what I did. All right, I sold the kid, and then I just killed the guy and brought the kid back with me.
Mm.
And then I took him to his parents and then killed the parents.
So you made money both ways. Wait,
Exactly.
you killed the parents?
I was waiting for you to notice that. No, I didn't.
I was like, he did a good job. I'm like, hold up a second.
Hold on, what? But yeah, it's just I haven't been gaming a lot recently. It's
Yeah,
like I feel like I have to just I'll go to work, I get off, and then I'm so tired.
yeah, true. And I think, and it's also because that gaming has kind of fallen off just because of the COVID.
Yeah,
They say COVID, but really a lot of the companies have gotten more lazy.
it's
Nobody
like
wants to
not
be
any
really
good
creative.
games.
Yeah.
Like I watched E3. You know,
Mm.
if you call it E3, it was just garbage. That's what it was, and nothing good was coming out.
They'll have like one or two good trailers, and then like the rest are just like small indie games, or
Yeah,
which indie games can be good. So there's nothing
like
wrong with indie
I
games.
watched on my Twitch channel. We watched the PlayStation 5 release trailer,
Mm.
and I've never been more hyped for games because they came out with Miles Morales, uh, Demon Souls, I think it's what it's called.
Mhm. Yeah.
What else? It was like they had the teaser for the new God of War game,
Mm-hmm. 5
Ragnarok,
seconds. Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I was like, I have to get one, but of course I'm poor.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you don't really have to worry about getting a PS5 right now because like there's
Yeah,
not much games out for it.
yeah. Because I think I'm gonna get because I'm gonna get a PS4 because they're cheap.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
Yeah.
there's a lot
Makes
more
sense.
games, and all my friends that I currently have right now have PS4s,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'll be playing with them all the time because that's what we were talking about. It was like, should we get 76? Because
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm a Game Pass sponsor, but
yeah,
that's on Game Pass too.
how much is
76.
Game Pass? Like $10?
Yeah, it's around 13 bucks, 13
Because I
bucks.
had it once. It's like I had it for like $1 because it was a deal,
Yeah, they
and I was
might
like,
actually
oh,
give you that deal again if you sign
because
up
see,
again.
this is what I thought it was. I thought when you get it, you get to keep the games,
Mm-mm.
and I was like, oh, I'll just download everything. And then
Yeah,
when Game Pass
yeah,
was over, I was like, what?
yeah. So when your Game Pass membership goes off, it's like Netflix basically. Like
Mm,
as long as you keep your membership, you can play those games. But then there's some games that they take off. They don't keep them on all the time.
no, it sucks.
Yeah,
Both systems suck. Yeah,
true. Right now, because like I said, the
mm,
companies
there's
they're not
nothing
really.
out.
Yeah.
That's why
I
we.
have been not playing 76, but I don't know. Something's just making me not play it. I don't know what it
So
is.
76 was bad when it first came out,
It
but they
was.
they have been updating it a lot. And like
Mm-hmm.
before, they didn't have any NPCs, and now they have
Mm-hmm.
NPCs. Because
Yeah.
here's the thing: 76 takes place 186 days after the bomb,
Okay.
so everything's still like normal.
Relatively like yeah.
Because Fallout 4 takes place 200 years.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 3 takes place 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas takes place like how many years? Like
Vegas is I think 100. I think it's
100.
100. Don't quote me on that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
This one takes place 186 days.
Mm.
So like there's like that was the reason was like there's nothing to do. There's no raiders. And I was like, then that will become the raiders.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean like games like that where you have to be like immersed, like really immersed to actual like before they added the NPCs, you have to be immersed in your character. It's like role playing basically.
Yeah.
But when you don't have any role players on there, then like what are you playing the game for?
Exactly.
So
Uh, but yeah, like GTA 5, it's the same thing. If you don't have any friends playing with you, you're like, oh, I'll go play by myself. And all you
if you
do
play
is run
by
around and
yourself,
people gun you down.
yeah, exactly. If you play
And,
by yourself, you're
and you're
just gonna
like,
get murdered.
this is not fun.
It's like joining a gang but having no gang members.
Exactly.
You're just gonna get jumped every
I'm in a
day.
gang. Oh, how many people do you have? Just me. All right, Kenneth, this is the part of the show where Pod Decks takes over. So this
Awesome.
deck is one of their newest decks. It is called okay. What the heck? It is green, so it's trying to chroma key itself out.
Yeah,
What the heck deck?
very far.
Last week we did Would You Rather. We might pull out the Would You Rather deck. Maybe. Uh, but this one's different. This is the type of questions where I ask you something, and then your kind of response is like, "What the heck?"
Hmm.
See, there you go.
Oh, so it's not a question, or is it a
It's a
question?
question, but your reaction to the question is always like, What the heck? Why would you ask
Oh,
that?"
like why would you ask that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get it.
yeah, I got you.
Good, because I'm not gonna explain it again. First question: Would you ever pick up a hitchhiker?
I've seen too many horror movies. I don't.
Exactly.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No.
Like I would just point them to the nearest. I don't know. Taxi. Taxi place.
just,
Okay.
just something to download Uber. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't have no phone. You're like, sorry.
All right, man. Just drive off. Yeah.
All right. This is a good question. Have you ever been? Have you had anything waxed? If so, what?
No, I have not.
Really?
Actually, I actually think about getting waxed all the time. So I'm like,
Really?
I'm super hairy, dude. Like I have hair
We're
everywhere.
guys. Like
Yeah,
I'm
true.
Harry.
True. I don't know. You're not that hairy, man.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Mine's more of like a lighter color.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know where I would get waxed. I feel like it would hurt, like painfully.
So excluding mosquitoes, have you ever been bitten or attacked by an animal? If so, what and why?
I got attacked by a dog. I was leaving college, and then like I don't know why I'm like this, but if I see like a stray animal, I'm like, man, I want to help it and just take it to a shelter. So
Mm,
this dog is running down the street, right? And I was like, all right, I got out the car, and then the dog was going like this way. So my car's right here. I parked over here, and the dog was going this way. So I got out the car, I chased it down. Then like there's people driving by, and they were like, what? Like they're just smiling at me, just laughing because I feel like they know what's about to happen. So I went to the dog and I tried to pick it up, and they just started like attacking me, like biting me. And I was like, all right, I'm just trying to help you, man. And I picked him up, and then I almost got to the car, and he just kept biting me, and I was like, all right, bro, like I'm gonna just let you do you. And then he just started off. I tried my best, man.
you
It
know,
was
so how big was this dog?
it wasn't that big. It was kind of like it was like a little small, like I don't know, like yeah, it wasn't that big. It was
Like,
like a
could
little
you able to pick it up and not have like any struggle?
right, exactly, yeah. But
Okay,
it just kept turning its head and trying to bite me anywhere that it could bite me at. So even if I had my hand right here, it would just like turn around and bite me.
gotcha.
But it wasn't that big. It was like a little, not a chihuahua, but like a little bigger than that.
Yeah, it was like a mid-sized dog.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a baby or nothing. Hopefully it wasn't. But
Yeah. See, I don't think I've ever been attacked or bitten by anything. I might be wrong. My mom's in the chat. Let me know if I ever have, and I'll tell the story if I remember.
maybe you've been attacked, you don't remember.
It's probably it. They attacked me, and then like the Men in Black went.
Yeah.
What is the grossest thing you've ever seen someone do in public?
Oh, I've seen people do a lot.
Yeah,
Um, it depends. Like I don't know. I feel like I have a really bad thing with people putting gum anywhere.
gum.
So yeah, gum. Like people just put gum on the sidewalks or just like I hate it when they put it under the tables. Like
I hate
I
that
just
too.
really hate it. Like why would you
You
do
seen
that
somebody do
shit?
that?
I saw them do that. I'm just like, why? Like I couldn't I couldn't associate with that person.
Ew.
It's just disgusting. Like I don't see the mindset in that. Like you just sit there and just like, let me just put it under the table. Like it's disgusting, man. Gives me shivers.
I think for me, I didn't. So I went to New York my freshman year of high school,
Mm.
and I have probably that was probably the most fun I've ever had in my life. But we didn't see anything; we heard it. Okay, and how we know this happened was because we could hear them fully talking. The walls were very thin, and so right above us, right, we were sleeping. Me and the three other guys in the room were in bed. I think we were watching TV actually, and right above us, there's a guy like saying like, "Oh, don't go, don't go, don't go," and the girl is like, "I'm gonna go. I have to go back to work," and all that. And she walks out, and then we keep listening. We go to the door, and we can still hear it. And the guy runs after her, and he goes, "Wait, wait, wait! I'll give you 50 more bucks." And she's like, "All right," and they go back.
Hey, let's
Oh,
not assume anything,
we
you
don't
know.
assume anything, but $50.
A lot of money.
It's a lot of money for something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and she's like, all right. And then we never heard them again. That's what's
Yeah.
weird. We never heard anything after that.
Yeah.
So either A, they got murdered,
Yeah,
or
I'm thinking they might be time travelers or something.
yeah. All right, next question. What strange thing would you like to happen at your funeral to make people laugh?
Mm, is it too casual to say somebody leaning over on the thing and like the casket and then it falls over
They
and it's not
fall
me in there?
down.
Yeah, it's not me in there. It's like I don't know why I'm imagining it falls over and somebody comes down and they just starts singing. Like, I don't know, like
See, I've always said this for my funeral. I go,
bro.
I want to attend my funeral while I'm alive still.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
have you seen Coming to America Part 2?
Hmm.
Okay, so in the movie, the father is dying. Like, it's not a spoiler. It's pretty much in the trailer. And he attends. He's like, I want to attend my own funeral, and he's like sitting in his casket alive, watching his funeral happen, and then he dies during the funeral.
Guys during it.
During it. So that's what I want to do. I want to like attend my own funeral and see how everything is, so I can see how many people show up. One,
Yeah,
and then I'll just die. Like I'll turn to
yeah.
my son and go, "It's time."
You get mad at the people that are late.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I knew you would show up
I
late.
knew you should, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, how fast can you say the alphabet?
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. Now I know my ABCs.
Actually, you did it wrong. There is no and in the ABCs. Sorry, you've been eliminated.
And
All
I was
right.
close.
Have you ever licked a battery?
Lick the battery.
Mm,
I think I have.
I think everybody has.
Yeah. I just want to see if I
Because
would
the
get electric.
bottom part doesn't have any flavor. The top part stings you.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how you know it's working.
Yeah, every battery you get, you gotta lick it just to make sure it works.
Is there a nickname that you have been called that you hate? And if so, what is the nickname?
No. Uh People really just call me Ken, Kenny, or Smiley,
Ken Boy. That's what I call you.
Ken Boy, or just something about being chill. Yeah.
I
I don't
think
have
the
a bad
nickname I hate the most is Trentonian.
where is that even from?
I have no idea. My middle name is Michael. There's no Tony anywhere. Like I was called Trentonian when I was like young. I don't get called it anymore. But that was the name I hated. Trentonian. I was like, I hate this.
I can't even think of a famous person that's from or anything either.
Exactly.
Hmm. So it sounds like a wrestler name to me, like a
Trentonian to the stage.
WWE champion.
All right, describe your sense of humor in one word.
Dry.
Loud.
Hmm.
That's mine. Dry? Is that really? Yeah. Well, you have a different type of sense of humor. You have dry sense of humor, but it's the funny type of dry sense of humor.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's some people who are dry sense of humor and it's not funny.
Yeah.
You're like,
You just,
what?
I
Next question. Do you have a birthmark? If so, where?
have one on my back, like a
Really?
little dot. Yeah. Yeah.
How
It's
big
pretty
is it?
cool. It's like this size.
Oh,
Look at it in the mirror sometimes. I'm like, I'm cool. I got
yeah.
a
You know
birthmark.
the theory about birthmarks, right?
Hmm.
It's if you believe in this stuff, it's how your past life died,
I got shot in the back.
pretty
Or did I
much.
get? Maybe I got stabbed by
Stabbed.
like a small little pencil stabbed me and poisoned me, and I died.
Have you ever been electrocuted?
I would hope not. Uh, no, I don't think I have. No,
No. I
I might
mean, I've been
try.
electrocuted for like the battery I licked, but
Mhm. Yeah, but that's is that electrocution? It's like a small little sting, right? Like
yeah,
electrocute.
probably not.
Imagine like cartoons.
I've never been electrocuted.
Yeah.
Like I would say, like, oh, maybe I put a fork in an electrocute like a socket, but I never did that.
Mhm.
But yeah. All right, if you were a villain slash criminal mastermind, what would you be your calling card?
Mm. I always like the Hamburglar.
Really? That's funny. The Hamburglar. So your calling card would be a hamburger?
Yeah, they'll never know.
They'll never know it's Kenneth. Oh, this one's a good one. Okay. What is the most embarrassing or worst thing your parents have caught you doing?
Oh, that's deep.
Nah, it does.
Huh. Dude. I don't, there's some things I don't even want to say out loud.
Are you gonna use your not answering card to plead the fifth?
Yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that
Okay,
one.
we'll plead the fifth. That's a real question. That is a real question.
Oh man, that's they wrong for that one.
Has anyone started a rumor about you? If so, what was the rumor about?
Mm, well, so I didn't. A girl liked me, and I didn't like her, so she said that I was gay. So that's
I've had that one.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why they always go for that one, man. It's just
That's always like, oh, they don't like me, so they're gay.
right.
No, I'm
Like, come
not.
on.
You're just boring.
Yeah, come on.
Dude, you're gay.
Right, like, come on. Look at me. I don't. Uh,
You're like the guy that's like not gay.
right.
Like, like you know what I mean? Like you're like the person like stereotypically like that is not gay.
Yeah.
Like you're all chill. Like yeah, yeah. My name's Kenneth, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Do you know any tricks with your tongue?
Any what?
Do you have any tricks with your tongue?
I mean, like twisters?
Like, can you do the loop like the
No.
yeah?
Oh, I can't do it. No.
Can you touch your nose?
No, it stops like I've tried like many times.
Can
It
you touch the
stops like,
bottom of your chin?
dude, if I could, that would be amazing. Even though I don't know where my chin is, I got too much hair. So I'm thinking like my chin's like down here.
What? Do you really think that?
No.
That's what I have to say. All right. If humans came with a warning label, what would yours say?
mean like a cautionary thing?
Yeah.
Mm, I have no idea, man. Like,
No idea.
because I feel like I'm too chill, really. I don't know.
That's your warning label. You're too chill.
Oh, I guess true.
There
Yeah,
you go, man. I'm helping you out.
yeah.
I think mine would be prone to comedy easily. You know,
Yeah, spit out jokes at any second.
because like I'm always joking,
Mm.
and I feel like people take me seriously, and like I just said like I'm a joke. I say a joke, and they're like they get all offended, and I'm like
Mm.
you know me, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you consider writing to someone in jail as a pen pal?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like people in jail, a lot of people go for bad things, but then they learn from those mistakes because I mean, they've been sitting there for like a whole bunch of years. System messed them up at the end of the day. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like when they come out, it's gonna be hard for them to actually like contribute. So a lot of them go more into like spokesperson roles where they try to teach individuals more learning things. So
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, I could do a pen pal
Yeah.
person for them.
I do one too, just to like have him on my show. All right.
Yeah.
I've always thought growing should trip alive.
Yeah. That's the first thing you ask them like when you start the pen pal. They're like, hey, how you doing? You're like, do you know Trinity Trap Alive?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what you have to ask. Do you know Trip Travel Alive? He's like, who? And then you stop talking to
yeah,
them.
just thought you hang up, yeah.
They're like, oh man,
I lost my only
that's my only
platinum.
friend
Yeah.
outside the real world.
Yeah.
Have you ever accidentally texted the wrong person, and how did it turn out?
Mm, I'm really OCD about like texting. Like before I send a text, I'll look at the text and then I'll look at the name, then I'll look at the text and then I'll look at the name again. So I'll make sure that I send it to
Do
the
you
right person.
really?
I really do. I do the same thing like emails. I'm like, I'll look at the email, then I'll like, okay, this is what they said the email was. Then I'll look at it again, then I'll like check back again. It's like, all right, cool. It's in the email. I'm
Well,
like,
so my answer is yes. Uh, I was texting a girl I liked, right?
mm,
And I sent her the text, "Hey, I like you," but I sent it to another girl
mm,
who happened to be one of my good friends,
mm.
and I did not like her in that way. And she was like, "Oh, really?" And I thought it was still her. I thought it was still her, and I said, "Yeah." And she replied back, it's like, "I like you too." And then I realized who this was, and I was like, "Oh crap, I messed up, didn't I?"
Oh, how'd you get off? Did you say it was like a joke or?
No,
I mean, if you say it's a joke at that point, that's hard, man. It's
I
harsh.
didn't say it was a joke. I think I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I texted the wrong person."
That hurts too. That
And
hurts
she's
too.
like, "Oh,
Are y'all still friends?
yeah."
Oh,
We make
wow.
she makes fun of me for it.
Okay. Yeah,
She's
that's
like, "Hey,
cool.
remember when you told me you liked me, but you really didn't?" I was like, "Okay, stop."
Yeah,
I told her, "You're
she
in a
like joking
relationship
around.
happily. Okay, you could
She's joking
chill."
around and she like stares at you like
She's like,
dead eyes.
"It's funny." But yeah, that's what I did. And then we like I kept texting her like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. I like you too." She's like, "I like you too." And I was like, "Oh, sweet." And then I realized, wait a minute.
It's like it's like one of those you'll see it on YouTube like the stories that make you cringe. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Did
talking
you ever
about.
do the it was called the song lyric challenge? What you
Well,
do is you text somebody like song lyrics.
mm-hmm.
Like you just take like a one sentence from one like what's a give me a song. Um
Jersey Drake.
what?
Drake.
Okay, like so you send somebody God's plan
Yeah.
and they're like, "Huh? God's plan." And then you keep going and then you just keep going with the song. It's funny
Or
enough.
you just choose the certain lyrics and just put it in there.
Yeah, like there's ones like they pick romantic songs and then like they confess like the like basically in the song they confess their love for the person in the song, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they confess the person they pretty much say like, "Oh, I'm confessing my love to you," and so the person gets all mixed up like, "Oh my, really?" And then they just prank them at the end. It's funny.
Sounds interesting.
Okay, have you ever had a "this can't be happening" moment? What was it if you did?
Mm, so I was running in the stadium, right? Like we went to the new stadium, the Dallas stadium when it was built.
Yeah,
And I was running with my sister, right? I'm like, all right, we're just gonna have a little race because we used to run all the time. Because my mom, like, she's like, she was really into track as a kid. She wanted a lot of stuff, so she wanted us to. well, I just want to do like a little racing in the down because you never go and be on the field. Like you don't really get a lot of opportunities for that.
Yeah.
So I started racing with my sister, and then I was like in front of her, man. I was beating her, and then like she said she didn't push me, but I think she pushed me, and then I like fell over, and then I like broke my hip. So that was a really like wow moment because I broke my hip, and then like I had to go sit on the bench, and then the medical people from the stadium had to come and get me. They're like, "Son, are you okay?" I'm like, no, I'm not. And then they got me like crutches, and I went to the hospital.
See, I thought it'd be like a little heartfelt moment, like, "Oh, this can't be happening. I'm in the Dallas Cowboys stadium." No, you just
No,
break something.
yeah, it just went downhill from there.
I think mine. Oh, I think it was when I graduated high school. Graduation
Mm,
high school was the best. That was the
mm,
best day because you're like, you know what, you like you're like done with you don't have to care anymore.
mm,
And like I think my mom knows about this. Last so that night, right? Uh, me and my friends we had cigars. Okay, this is when Texas legal age of smoking was 18.
mm,
But all of us had cigars in our front pocket in our shirts,
mm.
and we all had one.
Yeah,
And we would walk the stage with it, and we would like take it out real quick and put it back, and it would just be cringe.
yeah.
And then at the end of the night, like the nighttime after the ceremony, we went all out to eat, right? And we all met up at the parking lot of the school, the senior lot where we would park, and we parked in a giant circle, and we sat in our
Mm,
cars and we smoked the cigars,
mm.
and we did a white elephant exchange.
So you pass it or
Like
the one
we like whoever we had, we would give it to them.
right.
And I don't. What did I get? I got something that had like Train Shop Alive related to it. Like I got a nice gift,
Yeah,
but the person
you
should
did
was
know.
not really aware what the white elephant was. It was supposed to be worse gifts. So he
Yeah.
gave me something really nice, and I was like, "Oh, thanks." Here, mine was. You know what I gave him?
But
I gave him a college care package, and it was just condoms.
wow.
Yeah. Hey, it helped him out though.
Yeah, yeah, like maybe he got excited about that, you never know.
Yeah. I just gave him
Oh,
condoms. I
God.
gave him condoms, and there was a guy that gave another person a blow up doll. But here's
Was
the
it
funny thing:
already?
it was a guy giving a guy a gift, and the guy that got the gift was gay, and he
Mm.
gave him a dude blow up doll. So, and that was so funny.
It's like have fun.
Have fun. But like the moment we were sitting there and everybody's laughing, and there's no you don't have to do anything. It's like this can't be that's happening. We're done, and
Yeah,
it's just cool. What is the strangest skeleton you have ever discovered in someone's closet?
like an actual skeleton or just something weird.
Something weird. That's what it means.
Uh, what if I actually discovered a skeleton?
Did you?
No,
Oh,
no, I didn't. It'd
like
be
it's a
cool if I
science
did.
room.
Yeah. uh,
That's what I told my parents when I die. I want my skeleton to be in a science room.
yeah, just like up there.
Yeah,
Like who's that? That's Trinity Trap alive.
yeah. He was famous back in the day. Oh, for what? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think I see anything weird in somebody's closet. Everybody's closets that I've entered have been pretty normal.
Yeah, same here.
Unless there's something in the back, like behind the clothes that I don't know about.
It's like Narnia.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta keep
dude.
going through the coats.
Yeah, dude. I've always imagined that, just like going in somebody's closet and just keep
Dude,
going.
have you really?
Yes, like I've always wanted that to happen ever since I've seen that movie. Like it just
You want to go to someone's
mesmerized.
closet and just like, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, like digging in the walls. Like, I know it's in here
I'm
somewhere.
gonna find. What was that goat man's name?
Ah, I forgot his name. Uh,
Oh, that's gonna bother me.
I think it was like a
Thompson?
short name. Hmm? Oh,
Thompson?
I think that was it. It was
Yeah.
like around there.
We're sorry guys. We're not gonna continue the show.
Yeah, we got to find this out.
I
I think
want to
that's around
say
there because it was like a butlerish type of name.
Tummus.
Thomas, yeah.
Tumnus.
Yeah. I was
Tummus.
imagining a butler.
Yeah, that's who it was. I like how we had to pause the show to do that.
It was important, man. That's some historic stuff right there.
All right, we are down to 4 final questions from the deck that I've picked. They are long questions, so let's hope these are good questions. What are you doing? Sheesh.
Jeez, I'm getting focused.
Jeez. Do you ever have a signature move or quirk that people notice or comment on?
My eyes are always like squinty, sort of
Yeah, I think
they're
I
like,
even
hey
said something
man.
about them.
Yeah,
I
they're
just
like,
want you to wake up.
yeah, they're like, are you awake? I'm like, yeah. Like I'll be sitting in class and I'll just be like this. Like, Kenneth, wake up. Bro,
Just
I'm looking right at you.
I think my signature move would be. I think my mom knows what it is. It's the kind of like I point, I get down, and I do this to every camera. Like I have a senior graduation picture of me doing this type of
Oh, that's
thing.
your move.
That's my move because I always did it in band. Like on the field, I'll just go like this and go back
You
to
get that from The
stance.
Rock? I think The Rock did that.
Oh,
Rock.
the Rock did like this. He pointed.
Yeah.
No, mine was like straight on. Like it was like an arrow.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
You ever did bow and arrow stuff? No.
no. I wanted
I feel like
to.
that'd be fun.
We're gonna go boat. Me and you're gonna go shoot a bow and arrow together for a Trench Up Alive vlog. Just
Turn into Hawkeye. Start walking down the street with a bow and arrow while everybody else has
all
guns.
right. You pick. I like how it's just chroma keyed out. There you go. Pick one.
uh, I'm gonna go with the one on the your left. Yeah.
Okay. If you could have anything named after you, what would it be?
Hmm. Little Caesars.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a pizza there or the company?
Just the whole company.
Just Kenneth?
Yes. Actually, I would take the name Little Caesars.
Oh,
Mm.
I had no idea. Like
I
Little Caesars.
love it, bro. Like I
Isn't it
want.
great? Like $5 for like a whole pizza.
Yes, and their pizza has gotten so much better over time. Like I
Okay, which one do you go to? The one by my house kind of has been kind of sucking.
no, there's one by my house. Like so, they did better ingredients on it. So this is way better ingredients now. If you get the pizza for $5, like it's a good
Do you
buy.
just get the pepperoni or cheese one?
I normally just get the cheese. I'll get like the pepperoni and stuff if I just want to like you know I want to spice it up today.
Yeah.
So then I'll get
Spice it up today.
but normally I just get $5.
You know what
Like and
also
I
is
have
good there? The
hmm,
crazy bread.
it is. I have a bunch of gift cards for Little Caesars. Like if people want to give me a gift, they give me Little Caesars cards because like
Really?
I love Little Caesars.
So wait, what's your order? Like by yourself. All right, you're
Mm.
by yourself. What's your order?
So first I'll walk in and I'll be like, "Hey guys, what's in the hot and ready?" So sometimes if the cheese pizza isn't there, I'll just try like something new because you
Okay.
gotta sometimes. But most of the time I'll get the cheese pizza, the crazy bread, like you said. Uh, well, I think that's really mostly all I get. It's
Get a
just cheese
drink.
pizza. No, I normally just get a drink from the house. I do like for some reason, like you just said that. Sometimes for some reason I'll be standing there while they're doing my order and just staring at the drinks.
Yep.
Like I'll just be staring at them, but I never get one. So I feel like if you have drinks at the house, you don't have to get one.
Yeah. I recently just discovered that too. Like I have a bunch of like sweet teas that I drink. They're
Mm-hmm.
Lipton citrus flavored ones, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm addicted to them now. And I told my dad to get me those all the time, so I just drink
Yeah,
those. Like I'll drink those things to bed and just pass out.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what I get. Man, now I want Little Caesars now.
It's amazing, man. And every day, literally, I think like I used to have Little Caesar as my phone wallpaper. Like that's how addicted I am.
Are you
Like
serious?
yes, and I've been thinking about getting merchandise for Little Caesars, like a little jacket or something. Like,
This is what we're
um,
gonna do. Okay, I'm about to start a new thing called Trench Up Alive vlogs.
mhm.
Well, they're pretty much podcast episodes, but like video, but like the audio could be a podcast For
Mhm.
your episode, we're gonna go to Little Caesars. We're just gonna film us, and then we're gonna have a mukbang.
Yeah, yeah, awesome. Yeah, let's get everything and just try everything out.
Yes, I'm so
That'll be great.
down. My
Yeah,
stomach is gonna die.
yeah. But it'll be worth it, man.
All
Little
right,
Caesars.
which one?
Let's go with the one on your right.
All right. What's the longest you've ever waited in line for something, and what was it?
The longest I ever waited is I'm actually wearing her jacket right now. It's Tinashe. She's a singer. Uh, so a girl from college, she invited me to go to Tinashe concert with her. Like she bought tickets. She was I don't know. She bought two tickets, right? And she was like, "Hey, Kenneth, you want to come with me?" 'Cause she knew I was a fan of her. And I was just like, "Yeah, cool." So I went with her, and we waited in line for like an hour, I want to say. It was like a cool event. It's like I had a little bar place, and we
Mm-hmm.
just went to the side and went to the event, and we just stood there. So we waited for an hour. We stood there in the event for like 40 minutes until she got on stage. She was like a random DJ up there, and then she started performing, and it was pretty great.
Right on. I like that.
Yeah.
I
And
think the
after
thing,
that,
I think the thing I waited in line for, and I get judged for it a lot, was Red Dead Redemption 2.
the game you
Yes.
waited. Oh, I'm not gonna judge you for that, man.
Like I was so excited for this game. I loved the first one,
Yeah, the first one was amazing.
and I was
Yeah.
like, they making a second one, and I was like, I didn't want to. I don't pre-order games, you know. And one I just never really got it, and there was nothing cool that came with the pre-order for this one. So waited in line, and was the thing was I had to force my uncle, who was like at the time I think he was 22, I want to say, and I was what am I thinking? I was like young. I was below 18,
Mhm.
so I had to force him to come. I asked him to pick me up from my house. Hey, can you drive me to GameStop and wait in line with me and pay for the game? Like I was gonna pay. I would give him my card,
Right,
and I
right.
go, you pay for it, but you pretty much go like do the adult thing, like get the ID check, everything. And
Hmm.
he's like, all right. And so we waited for like 10 minutes. That's the longest I've ever waited for something that I really wanted.
Wait, just 10 minutes?
Just 10 minutes. It wasn't that
Oh,
bad. Like I mean, like
okay. Because you went there when the store opened, right?
yeah, and like like of course like roller coaster rides. I waited for a long time, but I'd say it's like something that I wanted to do, and I
Yeah,
wanted the game, and we waited for like 10 minutes, and it wasn't that
yeah.
bad. And we got the
Yeah, it's
game.
not. And it's actually funny. So with the concert thing afterwards, like it was like a week or two later, right? The girl, like we were at school and she was just like, she joked around. I don't know if she was serious or not, but she was just like, she wanted me to pay for the ticket or something. Like she didn't, yeah, she
Wait,
never
what?
brought,
No, you gave me
she
that
never
ticket.
brought it up. Yeah, she gave me ticket. She never brought it up. And then she was like, hey, you want to like pay for it? And I was like,
It's kind of too late
what?
now.
Yeah, like
Like
what?
here's the thing, I
Okay.
would have paid for it in the beginning.
Right, I would pay. Yeah, exactly. I would pay for it. If you want me to
Like
pay for it, I'm gonna
I've
pay
already
for
seen
it.
the show. I'm not gonna pay for it. I got that
Right.
show for free, bruh.
I was like, what? You didn't say anything about paying for it. You just said you want to give it to me.
All right, so which one do you want?
The fourth one on the left.
All right. Last question of the night or morning. It's noon actually. If you could bring one famous person back from the dead, who would it be and why?
Hmm. Oh, I would bring Mac Miller because Mac Miller,
Really?
love his music. He's like my top three favorite artists. So I would definitely bring him back so he can just keep blessing us with music. He was a great guy. So.
Well, you have a great answer. Mine's, I don't even think um I don't know who I'd bring back. It's famous. Probably Robin Williams.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Like man, I feel like if we still had Robin Williams today, comedy would be so like it'd be so much better.
Yeah, I mean, because it's hard to be a comedian these days. Like,
Like,
you can't really say certain things,
yep.
so
We talked about that one day.
you gotta downplay it.
Guys, if you want to pick up this deck of cards, remember all the cards are different. By the way, Each deck has different card questions, so you'll never know what you get. Go to poddex.com and at checkout use promo code TCLIVE to get 10% off your first purchase. Kenneth, what's the promo code again?
At the beginning of the show. What was it?
No, TCLIVE.
Oh, TCLIV. Yeah,
It's
I'll give you
TC
that. Okay.
Live.
I didn't want to say the wrong answer for some reason. I heard it like you said TCLIV, and then I was like TCLIV, like a little jingle.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty much what it is.
yeah.
Kenneth, I want to thank you for coming on the show today. It was
Yeah.
fun. We got to get you and Duke on the show.
Oh yeah, dude. Man, Duke would show up here and it's just like has all huge gamer
He probably
stuff.
wouldn't even pay attention.
He would just have like, man, like everything.
Yeah. But where can they find you on social media?
They can find me at Kenny WVA. That stands for like Kenny Washington, the voice actor. So you can find me there, and I'll have once I have all my business links, I'll have it under my Instagram basically. Then I'll make a website and go on from there.
Nice. Well, again, thank you for coming on the show. Guys, next week we have no idea who the guest is gonna be. We kind of just wing it,
Yeah.
But that's what we do at Turn Triple Live. But guys, today we had Kenneth Washington on the show, and I really had a great time with him. We talked about gaming, voice acting, music production, and of course poddex.com forward and use the promo code TCLIVE to get 10% off your first purchase. Man, I did that in one breath of air. Stay tuned, guys. We are going to be making the first episode of the Trenton Triple Live vlog. We're going to go get Little Caesars, and I know everybody wants to see that.
Who doesn't want to see that?
No, everybody wants to see that video.
Little Caesars, man.
So we'll be making it very soon.
Come on.
And we're gonna have we're gonna get everything, and we're gonna eat it on camera.
You know, that same day I'm gonna get a Little Caesars tattoo like across my head.
Oh,
So.
why? Don't do that.
Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. Like
Man.
once I get the pizza, I'm just gonna be hyped up.
Do they even have merch?
Yeah, they do.
Hang on. Before we end the show,
they have T-shirts. They have hoodies.
How you
I've been thinking
spell
about getting
Little Sizers? That's what the people say all the time. Merch. Let's see this.
Can you pull me to a Little Caesars?
Oh my gosh, they actually have a whole website for this.
Yeah.
Here.
I've been looking at them. I didn't like a few of the shirts, but I saw one shirt that I liked out of all the shirts. But yeah, see, I mean that's so clean.
There you go. There's people looking at it. Honestly, I get it. I like this one. Looks sick, and they're cheap.
Yeah.
Pizza. What? Oh, the vintage one. Hang on. What does this one look like? I like how for my podcast. Oh, that's cool. I like how for this podcast we're looking at Little Caesars merch.
I thought you just added it to your cart. I was like,
Let's see. Hang on. Bags. Let's see the bags.
like, hold on a second.
Oh my gosh. Look at that one. So what we're looking at is a duffel bag for Little Caesars, and it's gray and has the logo, and it actually looks very clean. And it's only $18.50. That's nothing.
That's pretty cheap.
21 inches. That's not that bad.
That's pretty cheap.
Accessories. Here you go. $2.95 for sunglasses. Here you go, Kenneth. Earbuds. $2.60.
Dude, I'm gonna order like literally everything on there. Like just, one day I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna get like a limit of maybe, what do you think, like $200?
Yeah.
Like, order everything.
There's like these things are cheap. I thought they'd be like, there's a mask. There you go, Ken.
It's just a black mask.
It's a black, yeah. No logo. 50 cents.
What is that?
What? This?
No, the one above that.
A cooler bag? Oh, this one. It's a wireless speaker with phone stand.
Man, these guys are just out there.
Dude,
Wow,
this is awesome. I might buy some stuff from here.
what pizza company do you know has merchandise like that? Like,
I don't know. Honestly, I like this one too.
yeah, that's clean.
Dude, can we like buy merch together and just wear it to work?
Yes, let's do that, man.
Hang on. I think it would be awesome if they had joggers, but the closest thing they have is adult flannels and just pajama pants.
I mean, we can make that the new style.
Shirts. Let's see the shirts real quick, and then we'll end the show. Eh, this one's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like
I
the
don't like
white.
I don't like long sleeve tees. They need more shirts. But for
Honestly, the
they're
hoodie.
$10. This one's $10.
Yeah, they have them pretty cheap on there, dude.
Yeah, for real.
I think they're going with the same thing that they do with the pizza. They're like cheap pizza, but it's good quality. They're like good merchandise.
Good quality.
Yes, sir.
That's what they're doing. All right. Well, Kenneth, I want to thank you for coming on the show again. We're gonna be buying. This is what we're gonna do. We'll make the vlog, but we have to buy the merch,
Yeah, so we can wear it.
and that way we
Darn.
can try to get their sponsor.
Oh, yes.
We'll try to get them to sponsor the show.
Little Caesar sponsor.
Dude,
Ah.
if we could get Little Caesars to sponsor this podcast, I would be happy.
Dude, you'll be set, man.
I'd be set.
Like, imagine like just getting little Caesar. You can just have it for free, man. Just walk up in the store and you're like,
Honestly,
yo.
I don't even have to get paid by them as long as I get you know how Chipotle has the celebrity card.
Exactly.
I want
Yeah.
that. Just
You just walk in and they're like, hey, sir, can I, like, they're looking down, like, at the menu, they're like looking down, and then look up and they're like, Trent Chapel Live.
they're
Like, yeah, guys,
you're like,
get
and I just, here you go.
Sir, what do you need? What do you need?
All right, guys. Until next time, this is Trent Chapel Live, and with me is Kenneth Washington, a good friend of mine. And we're gonna head out of here, guys. All right, guys. Peace.
Bye.